Everybody, it's me, the Gaming Titan, and today I kind of wanted to take a look at the 6-star feature crystal that just came out because we just left a really good one with Apocalypse and Cosmic Ghost Rider and a couple other really good champions, and it seems like we've taken a really deep step down. So right here, this is what we've got, right? Okay, Guillotine 2099, great, amazing, right? Spider Ham. Okay, I'd say he's good. He's not. I don't think he's really crazy, but he's good. Colossus, that's great. Hulk, Ragnarok. There's some people who like him, but I still feel like if that's not really game changing. When you're looking, for me, the way I see this, when you're looking for to get a featured 6-star hero crystal shard like that one, you're spending. It takes so long to get these shards, so when you make that decision to get an extra 5,000 shards, you want to at least be able to be secure in your mind knowing that, like, at least 7 times out of 10, you're going to be getting a really good champion because you're spending so many extra shards, so much extra time. Seems like recently, for where I am right now in the game, which is Cavalier, pushing towards like exploring Act 5, exploring Chapter 1 of yeah, Act 6. What I'm looking for right now, the way that my game is, the type of content I'm able to take on, I can maybe get 1 6-star a month. Maybe more if I'm working like super hard, maybe 1.5 to where I can get a feature crystal, which I've actually never gotten before because it's such a huge jump. Which I actually meant to get one for the last feature, but I never did. But back on point here, when you get these, you really want to almost be guaranteed to not have to go through the suffering of getting a basic. So to have champions in here that would not be that's very underwhelming, that if you open that you would just be wanting to quit the game, does not seem very like wise and will make me not want to grade it very well. Hulk Ragnarok, in my opinion, all of this is just subjective as how I feel. So I mean, you're feel free to disagree. If you want to comment down below what you disagree on, then that's fine. Hulk Ragnarok, not really great. Kingpin, he's all right with his buff. He's a bit better. Star Lord, he's okay. I mean, you have to have him awaken, and even then, there are other champions that can do much better than he can, like Aegon. Crossbones, I say he's pretty good. I have a lot of fun playing as him, especially in like arena or in different type of quests. Like I like playing with Crossbones. Abomination Immortal, I've heard he's really good. Have not got to have hands-on experience with him or Jubilee. I see that she's in the crystal as well. The Hood. He's got buff potential, and I mean, I don't feel like if he's a champion that you would really want to seek after, considering the fact that there are other champions who can do what he does but better, like Morningstar or maybe like Doctor Doom. Even like if you're looking at him to counter the champion boss, then of course, then definitely Doctor Doom can even one-shot that fight as long as you are able to get those heavies off and punish those the champion's heavy attack. But so I wouldn't say that he's really a big deal. Luke Cage is good. Morningstar is good. Thor, no. Jubilee, I don't really think that she's really great. I feel like she's a bit underwhelming from what I've seen so far. Strife is great. He'd probably be maybe one of the biggest reasons to get this crystal. Him and the Immortal Abomination and Guillotine 2099, of course, and Colossus, I suppose. Uh, Super Scroll is alright. Psycho Man is alright. Massacre, he's okay. Massacre, I know some people pronounce it Massacre, some people pronounce it Massacre, but he's good. His buff made him a bit better, so he's good. Silver Surfer is good. I actually have heard a lot of like he's a very controversial champion because some people say that he's really bad and his damage isn't great. I have him as a 6-star at rank 1 right now, and he seems to actually be able to do a lot. Uh, I think that he's very good. I think that he's worth pulling. Now, would I want to get someone else over him? Yes. Now, if there was someone else, like let's say how I pulled him from a 6-star, would I prefer to get him over any other champion that I could have gotten as far as like anyone on his same tier or a bit lower than him. I don't think I would. Like, there's only like the Beyond God tier champions that I would really like trade him for. Night Thrasher, he's all right. I have him like, also as a 6 star, and I don't really think he's very overly useful. So that this just not like I'm kind of also rating this by excitement. How game changing this will be, how exciting this will be if you pull the champion. Howard the Duck is all right. I mean he's not even all right. He's pretty bad. Like he's decent with maybe the special 2, or maybe if you keep stacking the special 1 to take away the opponent's like damage and everything. Magneto House of X, arguably he is a contestant to the Red Magneto. That's what I've heard. And I just know that his build up is a little bit gradual, like more gradual. And his whole thing where the parries are passive, that's also very good. So I wouldn't necessarily write him off. I think that he'd be a good pull. I would not be overly excited about that. Mephisto, not so great in my opinion. I actually really don't like, I very much dislike the champion, but I know there are some people who will probably say that he's pretty good. Doctor Strange, no. Black Bolt, if he's awakened, maybe he'd be pretty good. So overall, this is not very appealing. This crystal is not very appealing. Um, I mean, I don't really know exactly what to say about this. Guillotine 2099 is a 6 star would be great though. So just the fact that that is an option in here to be able to get her as a 6 star from this type of crystal and have her in a feature, that's exciting. However, I don't feel like if there's not enough incentive here to want to go for this, because again, you're really thinking about time. Getting a featured crystal, that's gonna take a good month, maybe a month and a half, or maybe even 2 months, depending on how fast you're able, or longer, depending on how fast you're able to get this stuff in. I don't feel like if this has enough reward and payout if you do get a certain champion that you want. So I would have to rate this, and because it has a lot of good champions in it, I would give this about, let's think, I would give this about a 78 out of 100. I will give it just just barely a B. Well, I mean it's not a B, it's a C, but really at the higher tier of a C because it does have a few good champions in here. It's just not very exciting. You don't There's not much incentive to really want to go after this one instead of going for something else. And the good thing is that we still do have this featured 5 star one that has a good couple champions in here. Like compared to this, you're getting like Apocalypse, you're getting Cosmic Ghost Rider, you're getting, let's see who else is in here. You're getting even like Iron Man. I know that's really unpopular, but Iron Man, he has some really good ramp up. Has very good utility. Sentinel is good in here. But Colossus, Blade, both of those are great. Gambit is pretty good. Mole Man is amazing in here. It's just enough stuff here to want to like give you incentive to even go for that little bit more 5 star charge. But I as of right now, like of the current buff status and stuff, I don't really feel like if this crystal would necessarily be worth going for now, unless it's a champion here that you really want after, like Guillotine 2099 or something like that, even Colossus. Then that's when I would say, okay, you're going after it. I mean, you might as well shoot the shot and see what you get. Cause I may end up going for the crystal to try to get a Guillotine 2099 or Colossus. Um, but I guess it just really depends on like how I end up deciding to go about that. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video and found this helpful. If you guys have any disagreements or you guys have anything else that you want to add to or take away from this, please leave that down below in the comments and let me know what you want me to do a video on next. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later.